JG Collects back again with more from Fan Expo Day 2. And if you're a comic fan, I have a real special treat for you today. I got
Stephanie Williams.
How you doing today?
I am doing excellent. How are you?
I am ready for a nap.
That too. Same.
Hey, heavy on it. So what do you got for us today?
So what I have for you today, let me go ahead and plug this first before I forget. But any Moon Girl and Double Dinosaur fans out there, I wrote a Moon Girl and Double Dinosaur graphic novel. It's based in the animated show. So if you're a fan of the series, you'll hopefully like this. Actually, the premise of this book would have been an episode, but it didn't make the cut. But you can still read it. So this came out April 2nd. It's with Scholastics and another Black woman. I was able to team up and work with her on this. So it's her name is Asia Simone, and again, that's Moon Girl and Double Dinosaur. If you are a basketball fan, you won't be able to get these anywhere unless they're still doing Marble Nights with the G League. But I wrote a a custom comic for Marble in the G League. So it's T'Challa and Sam Wilson, Black Panther, Captain America, saving a basketball charity event. I will probably have these on my website for those that missed me at convention, so you'll have a chance to grab them. My baby, Living Heroes, myself, Aaron O'Neal Jones, and Christina Pogg got together and put together this fan comic. So it looks how it's supposed to. It's Living Single meets Marvel. So we have She-Hulk, Monica Rambeau, Storm, and Misty Knight. They're all living together. If you're a fan of just sitcoms in general, Living Single, and you like Marvel, this will be the book for you. So I do have those available on my website for purchase. And I'm not going to go through all of these books, but the majority of them that are on this stand are the books that I've written for DC that focus on the character Nubia. So for anyone who's not familiar, Nubia was introduced in 1973 in Wonder Woman 204, 203. One of the two, but anyway, she shows up on Themyscira and challenges Diana for the mantle of Wonder Woman. She actually ends up besting Diana, but leaves because Ares has other plans, or Mars has other plans for her. And she comes back, they defeat the god together, and then she leaves, and we don't see her again until the 90s, and then we don't see her again, and we only see her like 2 times in the 90s. She comes back again in the early 2000s. But now, with Nubia and the Amazons, October 2021 is when the first issue debuted. She's now Queen of Themyscira. She's no longer Champion of Doom's Doorway. And this book kind of details, like, you know, her getting comfortable with becoming queen, and also introducing everyone to the Amazons. Because why would you care that she's queen if you don't care about or even know the Amazons? So this book and the rest of them on pretty much on this rack are all books about Nubia and just trying to give her more stories and more of a rich history in the DC universe, because she didn't have that before, which is crazy for a character that came out in 1973.
Yes, it is. And you have a lot going on. And I heard you mention DC. Have you ever collabed and worked with them?
DC Comics?
Yes.
Yeah, so DC, I work with them specifically for this. They hired me as a writer for hire, and I came in and helped bring back Nubia for them.
What is it like working with them?
It's pretty all right. I mean, I'd be crazy to sit here and say that it's just whatever, but I've always been a fan of DC Comics. Justice League Unlimited was like my kind of gateway into DC, and then finally getting into the comics. I've always loved Batman, the animated series, so it's been pretty dope to actually work on their characters. I don't have this here, but there's a visual encyclopedia that I wrote. James Gunn wrote the foreword for it, and it covers as many characters that I could of the strange and unsung all-stars of the DC multiverse. So Creature Commandos, which you've heard James Gunn talk about, appears in that book. Peacemaker's in it. So like all these like weird characters in the DC universe. So like when I say that I read a lot of comics, like I really mean I read a lot of comics. So it's really fun to kind of get to do that project and to have James Gunn write the foreword for it.
That is impressive. I love everything about that. Now, is there anybody that you would love to work with in this field?
Yes, and a lot of them I have worked with before. There's an artist by the name of Asia Fulmore. She's been doing comics for a little bit. She worked on Amethyst, which is a DC Young Reader book. She also made an appearance in this year's DC Power. But she is someone who I've wanted to work with, and I am actually currently working with right now. We're doing a creator-owned thing, and we might have something on the way from DC Comics too.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, do you have any audio books for us who, like me, who got a GED and struggle to read?
I don't, but maybe I do. There is a light novel, my first time ever writing a novel, that's coming out through Saturday AM and Quarto Kids. It's Apple Black series. It's an origin story for one of the characters. It follows Willow Wantmore, and that will be out June 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure, hopefully they should have an Audible for that.
Okay. Definitely want to hear some of that. Now, for anybody who's looking at this and they want to order something online, where can they get that at?
So most of my books you can find on Amazon or at your local comic book store, even Barnes and Noble. But for Living Heroes specifically, like, you can only get that through me. Also, you can read it for free if you go to globalcomics.com. But you can order this from me directly. Also, you can get signed copies of Nubia and the Amazons, Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, and also that visual encyclopedia I talked about, Strange and Unsung All-Stars of DC Universe.
Are there any upcoming shows or events that you're going to do if people want to see you, meet you, talk with you?
Yes. I have MomoCon the 24th through the 27th in Atlanta, Georgia. After that, I have HeroesCon, my home convention in Charlotte, June 14th through the 16th. I might be at Fan Expo Chicago. Don't know yet, but that could be a thing. I'll be in Portland, Oregon for Rose City Comic Con. I'm doing a library event in Boise, Idaho for anybody who might be out there, August 23rd to the 24th. I feel like I'm blanking on something. I'll be at Baltimore Comic Con the 20th through the 22nd, and one more. New York Comic Con. I should be at that, and I think that's like October 14th. I could be wrong, but I should. No matter whatever the date is, I'll be there.
Shoot, that New York one, you should have led with that, like, hard body. I'm gonna be out there, Tim's and do-rag. So you're doing amazing work. I love everything that you have. Where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media platforms. I still have a Twitter account, but I don't tweet. But at Steph_I_Will. That's Instagram, TikTok, Threads. I might be forgetting something. You can also find me on Amazon or Prime Video's YouTube channel, where I cover The Boys and Invincible. So if you like character deep dives, I do that. There's one that just went up on Angstrom Levy, who was the big bad for this. I think that's debatable, but he was the big bad for season 2. I just did a deep dive on him that's up, and I have something for Fallout for all video game fans out there. I have some stuff coming out for Fallout too.
Hey, y'all heard all that? Go make sure y'all go follow her. Make sure y'all go read these comics, read a book, because I know how y'all don't like to read. I'm JG Collects. I got Stephanie Williams, and like that, we out.